Hi, everyone, and welcome. Think of this explainer as your official briefing for an upcoming global expedition. Today, we're diving into world cultures. We'll be unpacking exactly what connects us, what makes us beautifully unique, and how we actually navigate this incredible planet of ours. So let's jump right in. I want to kick things off with a quick thought experiment. I want you to picture a world where absolutely everything is exactly the same. No, seriously, imagine it. What if there was only one kind of food, game, or toy? Only one style of architecture? Imagine if every single time you sat down to eat, there was literally only one type of cuisine on the menu. What if every society spoke the exact same language and lived by the exact same rules? Well, as you can probably guess, a world where everything is the same is simply boring. And not just dull, but completely stagnant. Without our differences, human innovation would basically just hit a brick wall. We wouldn't have any cross-pollination of ideas, no fusion of fun new flavors, and no diverse perspectives to push us forward. Our differences aren't just a nice-to-have. They are the actual engine that drives human civilization. So what's the ultimate cure for a boring, uniform world? It's culture. Simply put, culture is the shared characteristics of a group of people, a community, a region, or an entire country. It's like this invisible thread tying a community together. It gives a society its own unique lens to view the world, creating a vibrant, complex tapestry that is constantly evolving and, most importantly, meant to be shared. And this brilliantly illustrates how it all comes together. The culture wheel maps out our differences and our similarities. You see, culture isn't just one thing, it's an entire ecosystem. It includes the tangible things, like the tools we build and the foods we make, but also the intangible stuff, like language, rituals, arts, and the values passed down through generations. And while the specifics definitely change from border to border, this framework is universally human. Every piece of this wheel shows how different societies have solved the exact same human challenges in their own unique ways. Just take a look at food, for instance. Our differences make the world delicious and exciting. The incredible variety we have today, from savory dumplings to rich pastas to perfectly spiced meats, is all about how cultures adapted to their environments. Things like regional agriculture, the local climate, and historical trade routes shaped the ingredients people had access to. And the result? A world absolutely packed with endless, mouth-watering culinary innovation. Now, before we really begin our global exploration, we need to lay down some ground rules. First and foremost, every person has value. We're here to observe and understand, not to judge. That means remembering that each culture has truly beautiful aspects. We never mock differences, and we always show kindness and respect to all. Finally, do not take special parts of a culture as your own. If we approach the world with this kind of respect and intellectual humility, we're guaranteed to actually learn from what we see. To really grasp the sheer scale of this human ecosystem, let's look at a few numbers. Across our planet today, there are exactly 195 recognized countries just waiting to be explored. And within those borders, we have developed an astonishing web of communication. There are over 7,000 distinct languages spoken worldwide right now. Just think about the sheer volume of ways humanity has found to express a simple hello, from hola to ciao to hujambo to namaste. Which brings us to a truly magnificent statistic. We share this Earth with over 3,800 unique, deeply rooted cultures. That is over 3,800 distinct ways of organizing society, producing art, and navigating the human experience. The vastness of our collective human footprint is honestly awe-inspiring. All of this incredible diversity is mapped across our world, living across 7 continents: North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Antarctica, Asia, and Australia. Plus our 5 major oceans: the Pacific, Atlantic, Southern, Arctic, and Indian. We don't just look at this map to memorize geography, we look at it to understand the stage where all this human development happened. The physical boundaries of those oceans and the rugged terrain of those continents are the exact reasons why our cultures diverged so beautifully in the first place. Of course, humanity's innate drive to explore all this geography has pushed our navigation tools forward over the centuries. We've evolved from charting basic terrain on flat paper maps to building highly accurate globes, and now to relying on complex GPS right from our pockets. But even though the tools have changed drastically, our basic reliance on cardinal directions plotted on a compass rose is still the ultimate key to moving safely across the globe. So get ready for some map play. Before we look outward to other societies, I want you to consider your own coordinates. Right now, without checking your phone or a compass, do you intuitively know which way is north?
Our ancient ancestors relied heavily on that innate spatial awareness to survive and connect with neighboring tribes. We might outsource that to our digital maps today, but that fundamental human drive to understand exactly where we stand in the world, that remains exactly the same.
So, are you ready to go around the world? We've got the framework for understanding culture. We know our ground rules for exploration, and we've seen the immense scale of the human footprint. We are officially primed and ready to actually step into those cultures and experience them firsthand. Our very first true expedition is going to take us far back in time. Next stop, ancient Egypt. We'll be exploring the remarkable arts, tools, and social structures that blossomed along the banks of the Nile River. But as we prepare to examine their world, I want to leave you with one deeper question. When future historians dig up the artifacts of our modern culture thousands of years from now, what story will our tools, our food, and our values tell about us? Until next time, keep your curiosity open.